Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Cross Culture. Welcome to the channel. We're really excited to be able to get started, and I just wanted to make a brief introductory video as to who we are and what we are aiming to do. So, we're a podcast and a YouTube channel, but our aim and our purpose is to engage culture with Christ by addressing culture's most pressing problems and biggest questions from a Christian perspective. We want to equip, inform, and transform. Ultimately, we want to be able to equip Christians to be able to feel comfortable to go out in their faith and have conversations with other people, with their friends and family about who Jesus is, and to know God and to make God known. We want to inform the culture of a biblical worldview. We want to inform the culture of an alternative way of thinking and doing life, living life on God's terms and with God and God's way. And we want to hopefully transform the church to make everybody missionaries, to make Christians and followers of Jesus all purpose-driven Christians who live on mission and make it their life's purpose to not just know God, but to make God known. And we want to be able to transform culture. Culture's way of thinking is a worldly way of thinking. It's a sinful way of thinking. But ultimately, the gospel offers a different way. It offers transformation, renewal, a new mind, a new heart. And hopefully this podcast can help to provide a voice in culture so that the gospel can speak, because the gospel is not silent. And the culture and the world around us today, things like identity and sexuality and purpose and life and where am I from and where am I going and suffering and evil, justice, all of these things the gospel speaks to. And so Cross Culture as a channel, we're going to address these problems within culture. We want it to be relevant. We want it to be something that you can connect with and connect other people to. Maybe if you have a hard time in those conversations with people, you can simply say, hey, this is a question and a topic that was addressed on this podcast. Go ahead and check this video out. Or maybe the channel itself will have episodes on it that will allow you to feel more comfortable and confident going and having these conversations with people. And so the channel, we're going to set out to accomplish this purpose by releasing a couple of videos every single week. Our goal is to be able to release 2 short response videos. These videos are going to be things where we address apologetics, cultural questions and problems and events that are going on. We are going to address those things from a Christian perspective, from a biblical worldview. And then we're also going to have a conversational piece, a conversational episode where I sit down with a friend of mine. You'll meet him later, and we'll be able to have a conversation about some of these topics and events and questions and problems that are going on in culture and discuss them in a way that hopefully equips the Christian to be able to go out and do the same. And then lastly, we're going to also do what's called a sermon recap video. So this is an extension ministry of Eastside Church of Christ in Terre Haute, Indiana. And we're also going to release an episode every week where we're having a conversation with John Smith, the preaching pastor and minister here at Eastside. And we're going to talk about what the sermon meant and how we can apply it to our life and ultimately how it can grow us as Christians today. So if you're a member at Eastside, you can watch that video back, or even if you're not a member at Eastside, it's a video that you can watch that maybe encourages and equips you and grows you in the faith. And so we're really excited here at Cross Culture to be able to get started and be able to provide Christian-based content that equips, informs, and transforms to engage the culture with Christ so that the culture can begin to think in a new way, live in a new way, and Christians can begin to know God and make it their life mission to make God known. So until we release more videos, and that's coming soon, what's the best way that you can support? What's the best way you can get involved? Simply like this video, subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends, and get ready for when we make content, when we make videos. We need you guys to engage, to share, to comment on videos, to share them with your friends. We cannot wait. We're so excited. There's a lot of hardworking people that have worked hard behind the scenes, and we're going to make sure that you get to meet them as well. But thank you so much. My name's Bryce. This is Cross Culture, and we cannot wait to help journey with you in your relationship with Jesus, to know God and to make God known.